But first, our top story this Saturday night. Parking in Belmont has been a growing issue for those living there and for patrons of the area's downtown businesses. Now, Charlottesville City Council is looking to do something about it at their next meeting. NBC29's Carly Kempler joins us live in our Charlottesville newsroom to tell us more about what will be discussed. Carly.
Good evening, Henry. Now, we all know that parking in downtown Belmont is challenging at best. The Charlottesville City Council will now decide whether or not to designate that area as a parking zone, which would allow people living in that area to apply for future residential parking permits. It's no secret that parking in downtown Belmont is, well, a bit chaotic.
It's tight, you know, on a nice night. It's packed down here.
It is hard to find parking on Douglas and Hinton and, Monticello.
City officials say neighbors living in the area have complained for years about difficulties finding a parking spot anywhere near their homes.
It is chaotic. There's been several times that I've gotten complaints of people double parking, blocking, driveways in, all those kinds of things.
Now the Charlottesville City Council is looking to do something about it during their meeting on Monday.
Currently, Belmont there's no parking zone established for Belmont.
But that may soon change. The council will decide whether or not to create a zone for the Belmont area, which would allow neighborhoods in the area to apply for residential parking permits.
It'll give the neighborhood several months to kind of pull together petitions if they would like to be on the next round for consideration.
However, those frequenting the Belmont area for its restaurants and nightlife say the permits would negatively impact businesses and their patrons.
So there is a lot of mixed commercial and residential purpose here. I would be in favor of some permits, but not a whole lot.
Instead, some say the solution is simple.
The ultimate answer is more parking.
But officials say it's all about compromise.
There may be some overlap and backlash from the patrons of those restaurants, but we're really trying to strike a balance there. And that.
Now, if the council does decide to approve the zoning, then the next round of applications would go out sometime in February. Now, it's important to point out that these parking permits would only apply to residential streets in the area. Therefore, any of the streets in front of commercial or industrial areas would not apply for the permits.
Carly Kempler live in our Charlottesville newsroom tonight. Carly, thank you very much.